Could bird flu be the next big health crisis? And how is Moderna positioning itself to respond with a potential vaccine? Let's break it all down and see why Moderna stock is soaring.
Hi.
In today's video, we're diving into the recent spike in Moderna stock after the first bird flu-related death was reported in the US. Could this mean a new chapter for Moderna and its H5N1 vaccine development? Stick around as we explore the details. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, TheFinanceSavvy, for the latest updates and insights on finance, investing, and the healthcare industry. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. Let's dive into the video. 1. What sparked Moderna's stock rally? Moderna mRNA shares surged over 10% on Tuesday, leading the S&P 500, just a day after the CDC confirmed the first bird flu death in the US. Here's what happened. The CDC reported that a patient in Louisiana who had been hospitalized with a severe case of avian influenza A, H5N1, sadly passed away. While tragic, this news has brought renewed attention to the global threat of bird flu and Moderna's efforts to develop a vaccine for the H5N1 strain. The CDC also noted that since 2024, there have been 66 confirmed human cases of H5N1 in the US, with one additional case reported earlier. These statistics underscore the potential risk of avian flu spreading further, making vaccine development a critical priority. 2. Moderna's response to the bird flu threat. Moderna is no stranger to tackling global health crises. After becoming a household name during the COVID-19 pandemic with its groundbreaking mRNA vaccine, the company has now turned its attention to H5N1 bird flu. Moderna's work on an H5N1 vaccine leverages the same mRNA technology that made its COVID-19 vaccine a massive success. The flexibility of mRNA technology allows Moderna to respond quickly to emerging pathogens, which could be a game-changer in preventing future outbreaks. And while the bird flu hasn't yet reached pandemic levels, the rising number of human cases highlights the importance of preparedness. Investors are banking on Moderna's ability to be at the forefront of this fight. 3. The bigger picture. How bird flu impacts public health. Let's talk about why this matters. Bird flu, or avian influenza, primarily spreads among birds but can occasionally jump to humans. When it does, the results are often severe, with high mortality rates in confirmed cases. The CDC's warning about the Louisiana death isn't just a one-off event. Globally, bird flu has been a growing concern. In 2022, outbreaks among poultry led to mass cullings and disrupted global food supply chains. Scientists have been monitoring the virus for its potential to mutate into a form that spreads more easily among humans. If that were to happen, the demand for a vaccine would skyrocket, and Moderna is positioning itself to meet that demand. 4. Why investors are watching Moderna closely. Moderna's 10% stock jump on Tuesday is just the latest example of how quickly the market reacts to health crises. Despite this rally, it's important to note that Moderna's stock is still down over 55% in the past year and far from its all-time high of nearly $500 during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Here's why investors are excited. Moderna's ability to pivot from COVID-19 to bird flu vaccines shows the versatility of its mRNA platform. If bird flu cases continue to rise, Moderna could see a significant boost in revenue, similar to its COVID-19 vaccine boom. However, the company also faces challenges. The COVID-19 vaccine market has cooled significantly, leading to declining revenues. There's uncertainty about whether bird flu will become widespread enough to drive meaningful vaccine demand. 5. Moderna's journey, from pandemic hero to long-term innovator. Let's take a step back and look at Moderna's journey. At the height of the pandemic, Moderna was a star, revolutionizing vaccine development with its mRNA technology. But as COVID-19 transitioned to an endemic stage, demand for vaccines slowed, and so did Moderna's stock. Now, with the emergence of bird flu, Moderna has a chance to prove that its technology isn't just a one-hit wonder. The company's ability to adapt to new health threats could cement its place as a long-term leader in biotech innovation. 6. What's next for Moderna and bird flu? So, What should we keep an eye on? Vaccine trials. Moderna's progress in developing and testing its H5N1 vaccine will be a critical factor to watch. Global health trends. If bird flu cases continue to rise, governments and health organizations may prioritize vaccine stockpiling. Market sentiment. Moderna stock could see more volatility as news about bird flu develops. For investors, this could be an opportunity, but as always, it's essential to weigh the risks and rewards carefully. Are COVID-19 cases on the rise again? And could this be a game changer for vaccine makers like Moderna, BioNTech, and Novavax? Let's unpack the numbers, market moves, and what it all means for these biotech giants. Hi. In today's video, we're diving into the recent surge in COVID-19 cases and how it's sending vaccine stocks like Moderna, BioNTech, and Novavax soaring. Are these stocks about to stage a massive comeback? Stick around to find out. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, TheFinanceSavvy, for the latest updates and insights on finance, investing, and the stock market. Got questions? Let us know in the comments below. Let's dive into the video. 1. What's driving the spike in COVID-19 cases? Let's start with the numbers. Over the past 2 weeks, the CDC reported a 6.3% increase in COVID-19 cases and a 7.1% jump in positive test results. The Pacific Northwest has been hit the hardest, with positivity rates climbing 11.2% in just 1 week. This unexpected spike comes during what's typically a slower period for COVID-related hospitalizations, reigniting concerns about public health and, of course, vaccine demand. For companies like Moderna, BioNTech, and Novavax, this news is a beacon of hope in an otherwise challenging market. 2. How vaccine stocks are reacting. Here's where the story gets interesting. On Tuesday, we saw a massive rally in biotech stocks. Moderna mRNA jumped an impressive 11.7%, closing at $47.53 and reclaiming its 50-day moving average for the first time since June. BioNTech BioNTech surged 5.6% to $126.88 and is now consolidating with a buy point of $131.49. Novavax NVX soared 10.9%, closing at $10.82 and aligning with its 200-day moving average. Even Pfizer, which co-developed a COVID-19 vaccine with BioNTech, saw a modest bump, rising 0.9% to $27.13. Why the excitement? These companies rely heavily, or even entirely, on COVID-19 vaccine sales, and the recent spike in cases could signal increased demand for boosters and updated vaccines. 3. Moderna, riding the wave of SpikeVax. For Moderna, this is great news. Its COVID-19 vaccine, SpikeVax, is the company's flagship product and accounts for the majority of its revenue. Analysts are projecting $997 million in Q4 sales for Moderna, but that number is expected to drop dramatically to just $138 million in Q1 2025. A late-season spike in COVID-19 cases could help extend the revenue window for Moderna's vaccines, cushioning the blow of declining seasonal sales. 4. BioNTech and Novavax. Rebound in sight? BioNTech, which partners with Pfizer, is also poised to benefit. Analysts expect the company to report $1.11 billion in Q4 revenue, but like Moderna, its Q1 forecast is much lower at just $281 million. Meanwhile, Novavax, known for its protein-based COVID-19 vaccine, is looking for a lifeline. Analysts estimate $102.7 million in Q4 sales, which could drop to $47.5 million in Q1. With its stock bouncing back to align with its 200-day moving average, this spike in COVID-19 cases could be a much-needed boost. 5. Regional trends and what they mean. Interestingly, the regional data from the CDC paints a clear picture. The Pacific Northwest is experiencing the sharpest rise in cases, with an 11.2% increase in positivity rates. Other northern regions are also seeing a rise, while the southern U.S. has seen smaller increases. If these trends continue, we could see renewed demand for vaccines, particularly in regions where case spikes are most pronounced. 6. Can this spike save the vaccine market? Here's the big question. Is this a temporary blip or the start of a sustained rebound in vaccine demand? Historically, the bulk of vaccine sales occur in the fourth quarter during the fall vaccination campaigns. However, a late-season surge in cases could extend that revenue cycle into Q1, benefiting companies like Moderna, BioNTech, and Novavax. 7. Challenges and opportunities ahead. It's not all smooth sailing, though. These companies face significant challenges. Declining revenues. Vaccine sales are expected to taper off significantly in 2025 compared to peak pandemic years. Competition. Pfizer and BioNTech remain dominant players, but new vaccines from competitors could dilute market share. Evolving virus strains. The constant evolution of COVID-19 strains means companies must stay ahead with updated formulations. On the flip side, rising cases present a unique opportunity for these companies to reestablish themselves as essential players in global health. Again, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Finance Savvy for more insights into the world of finance, biotech, and investing. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you and help you out. Until next time.